Okay, guys, we're back this week. I hope that's all right. Whatever. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We only have 2 weeks, guys, left, and yeah, it's coming down to the wire already. So this week, what we're going to do is we're going to review the eclipse portion, and we're going to take the exam on Monday. So if you're taking this class online, you need to be here Monday, or you need to get with me about taking it online somehow. Okay, so you either need to call me, text me at 210-863-1588, or email me at dzarate, ZARATECSR @yahoo.com. So dzaratecsr @yahoo.com. Guys, if you don't take this exam, you fail. Same thing with Wednesday. So if you guys are taking this class and the Wednesday class online, if you don't take this exam, you fail. Okay? Pretty simple. If you pay attention, like I told the students, if you pay attention and you have a face and a pulse and you take the exam, you should pass. Okay? All right. You don't have any questions?
Who's going to be on the final?
We're going to get to that. All right. Can anyone tell me how to join a paragraph? Like if you want this paragraph to come back on a paragraph,
Does that have something like shift control J or something like that?
it's Control J. J for join. Got it? J for join. Very good. Okay. And it's kind of hard to tell because of how it's set up. The way this projector thing sets up my screen is kind of messed up, so it doesn't give me the full screen. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you kind of how it is. So say you're right here and you want it to come up here. All right, so you want to join the paragraph with the last paragraph. Is Control J, and that joins the paragraph.
So that's not.
So you might have to adjust it a little bit, but what's that?
Not effective.
No. All you need to know is Control J. All right. All right. Now, how do you delete a line? Control Y. Control Y deletes a line. Okay? Now, hopefully,
Don't do it. If it doesn't see, you're in trouble.
I don't know. So it's going to be kind of hard to tell, but hopefully it does. Control Y took it out. Let's see, J, and Z puts it back. But all you need to know is Control Y deletes a line. Okay?
Got it.
How do you insert or read notes?
Control I insert, and then is it T for translate?
No, it's Alt-I.
Oh,
So if we come out here, you need to be here, and you do Alt-I, that is read in notes. Read in notes or insert notes is Alt-I. And that brings you to this, screen right here. Remember? Then you go to the news source location, pick the date, blah, blah, blah. So Alt-I is read notes. Translate notes. Alt-T. Alt-T brings up this. Translate notes.
So you let it do it real time, quick tran, those are your options.
Yeah. So Alt-T is translate notes. Now, how do you open a file right here without going into your little icons?
Isn't it Alt-E?
Alt-E. Alt-E opens up your files. See right here where it says open? So to open files, Alt-E. How do you open your settings?
Is that the toggle settings?
Hmm?
Not toggles. Well,
No, to go into your user settings. What was that? Alt-U. Alt-U takes you into user settings. Alt-U is user settings. How do you open your dictionary?
F9.
F9. F9 opens up your dictionary. You see where it says open right here? That's not your files because these little things are dictionaries. See that? Slick? That constitutes a dictionary. Okay? Now when you go to Alt-D, that symbol's a file. Okay? So F9 opens your dictionary. Okay? How do you get to the file manager?
Is it clicking the file you want? Not sure you mean.
It's kind of into like a user settings, but it helps you manage your files. It's Control F.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. got it.
Control F lets you copy stuff, move stuff, delete stuff, print, ASCII. Okay? So this is your file manager. And that's Control F for file manager. How do you get into hyperkeys?
Control Z.
Close.
Alt Z.
Alt-Z. Alt-Z, well, you have to be in a file. But you're right there. You see how it has a skinny prompt? Slick? Ace? Alt-Z put you in the hyperkeys. Okay? What's the command to move right in hyperkeys?
L.
L. L in hyperkeys moves right. What's a command to move left?
J.
J. J in hyperkeys moves left. The command to move up, I. I in hyperkeys moves up. And to move down, K. K in hyperkeys moves down. How do you global notes? In hyperkeys. G. Global notes in hyperkeys is G.
You can also do mark and then G. but
Yeah.
it's G.
Yeah, don't get confused. It's just G. What's a command to insert prefixes and suffixes in hyperkeys?
W.
W in hyperkeys. You need to remember that. That is very, very,
This is so much faster.
very useful. Very. So to insert prefixes and suffixes in hyperkeys is W. Okay? The command to delete a word in hyperkeys. D. D deletes a word in hyperkeys. What's the command to insert text in hyperkeys?
N.
N. N in hyperkeys allows you to insert text. What's the command to open up your speaker list?
F2.
F2. F2 allows you to open up your speaker list. Okay? Let me see. We can go in here. So F2, that's what it is, your speaker list. Got it? Slick? Ace?
Is that person wealthy? Is that what I'm saying? Person with?
Where?
You have down attorney 2. Is that person wealthy?
Person wearing.
Oh.
Person
No,
wearing
it
something.
is interesting. That's what I thought it was.
There's no one wealthy in our court. The command to add a question. If you want to insert a question,
F3.
Oh. I'm thinking of editing answer, like with the.
question mark.
Yeah.
So if you want to put make this a question mark right there, a question, F3. The command to add an answer,
F4.
F4. F4 adds the answer. What's the command to add a fixed line?
What's F5?
You see right here where it
There's
says F, and it's a command.
It's F5, but I don't know if it's Alt or Control.
Or
Shift is the third option.
Shift. Shift F5. So if you're right here, and you want to make it a completely different line, pay attention. Shift F5. Is a fixed line. See where it is? Shift F5, and now you see the F right here. So that tells you it's a fixed line. The S is a speaker. Okay? Speaker line. Fixed line. Okay? What's the command to print? Alt-O.
Good
Why
job.
wouldn't it be P?
I kept wanting to say it's P,
I don't
it's
know.
not.
I don't know. And everything else that you do, you know, like in Word and all of that stuff is P.
I think because P is a new paragraph, like
It is.
Control P, so
Yeah.
you don't want to confuse it with paragraph.
So it's Alt-O is the command inside. So you do Alt-O right here. See how it comes up? Print. Slick. That's what it looks like. Alt-O is the command to print. The command to find and replace text.
Isn't it F? F? Yeah, F. Just
F and hyperkeys.
Or
Hyperkeys
find.
F.
Okay.
F for find.
Well, it is. But the answer that I was looking for was F5. So I guess it's not in hyperkeys. But on the test, it's not going to be
Test, it's
that
F5.
way. It's F5.
So can we be in hyperkeys and then the answer be F?
Listen to what I'm telling you. Find and replace is F5.
But Shift F5
But
is.
you need to know that in hyperkeys it is F. Okay? So if you're right here, F is the same thing. But you're gonna know, okay? You're gonna know because on the test it's multiple choice. And guess what?
There is no.
F isn't one of your options.
Yeah.
Okay? It's F5. So F5 does the same thing. Okay? F5 for find and replace. Okay? The command to capitalize a word in hyperkeys.
A.
A. To capitalize a word in hyperkeys is A. The command for oops or replace in hyperkeys. Z. So Z in hyperkeys is the oops. All right. Slick, what's the command to delete a line?
Shift B. What D is a word? Oh.
A
Control
line.
Y.
Huh?
Control Y.
Control Y. Ace, what's the command to read notes?
Like translate notes?
Alt-I.
Alt-I.
Oh, read
Insert.
Read insert.
Insert.
Okay.
Read. Insert. Read. Alt-I. Rachel, to join a paragraph?
And then move it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that Control J.
Control J. Slick, to open notes. To open a file. To open a file.
Control E.
Close.
Are you talking about Alt T?
No, that's translate notes. This is open notes. Open a job.
I thought it was Control.
You're going to do well on this test. To open a file.
You're talking about file managing it?
No. Open a file. Hmm?
Is it open text?
How do you open a file? Did you not write it down?
I said Alt E. Open file.
Alt E.
I said that the first time.
You said Control E.
Say
You said Control E. It's Alt E. Alt E opens a file. Slick, how do you get to your user settings? Ace.
Alt U.
Alt U. Rachel, to open your dictionary.
F9.
Slick for your file manager.
Control F.
Do this on your computer. Maybe that'll help you remember these things a little bit better.
Study.
Huh?
I'm just writing.
Yeah, but guys, these are things that, you should have learned through the class. Okay? Ace, how do you get into open hyperkeys?
Alt Z.
Alt Z. To move left, Rachel?
Left is going to be J.
J. And to move up, Slick.
I.
And to move right, Ace.
O.
Global notes, Rachel.
Hyperkey is G.
It's just G.
Yeah,
G.
in hyperkey.
Mm-hmm. To insert prefixes and suffixes, Slick.
W.
To delete a word, Ace. In hyperkeys,
D.
D. To insert text, Rachel.
N.
To open the speaker list, Slick.
F2.
To add an answer, Ace.
F4.
Question.
F3.
To add a fixed line, Slick.
Shift F5.
Yes. To print, Ace.
Alt O.
To find and replace text, not in hyperkeys.
Not in hyperkey is going to be just F5.
F5. To capitalize a word in hyperkeys, oops key in hyperkeys,
Z.
open settings,
Settings. U. Alt U.
Alt U. Delete a line,
Control Y.
Control Y. Translate notes, translate
Alt T.
notes. To open a file,
Open. As in the bring it in is not Alt I. There's a few that are as in bring it in for the
Enter.
read it in for the first time.
no. I read it, to open it,
Oh, Alt E.
to open a file that's
Like
already
searching
Alt
for
T.
your files you've already
Alt T.
made. Okay.
To open your settings,
Alt U.
open your dictionary,
F9.
hyperkeys, to turn on hyperkeys,
And then Alt Z.
Alt Z. Global notes and hyperkeys,
G.
insert prefixes and suffixes,
Hyperkeys W.
delete a word,
D.
insert text,
N.
speaker list,
F2.
fixed line, two,
Shift F5.
Print. Find and replace text, not in hyperkeys.
Control F. One time. I just know it's F and hyperkeys.
Find and replace text.
F5.
F5. Capitalize a word in hyperkeys.
A,
Oops key.
Z,
What's that?
Z,
Z? Yeah. Join a paragraph. Join
Control J.
a paragraph.
Control J.
All right. Guys, I think, yeah, I mean, that's it, okay? So if you paid attention and wrote it down, you should do good. If
seriously?
you don't, if you guys miss one of these things, you're gonna get smacked with that
With the
stick.
chocolate?
What?
Does anyone remember learning Control J? I looked through all my notes, I never wrote that down. I don't
Guys,
know.
we've
Use it
covered it
every
in the
once in a while, but
paragraphs.
I remember,
In the paragraphs,
I just don't use it very often.
And then Shift F5.
it should have been probably in movements.
It was under section, or class B, under the hyperkeys, and we learned Alt E for edit job, and then we learned Control J, that
Yeah,
joins
right,
paragraph.
Yeah.
But it was just like very like, if we just like, kind of like,
I mean, it's not,
went over it like.
I mean, you're gonna use it, and it's helpful. But, I mean, study these things, okay? And I promise, if someone misses one of these, you're gonna get smacked with that stick, so.
Uninvited to the BCC area.
Yeah, that too. Do you guys have any questions?
Just memorize the F5 versus the F for find something, but that's not difficult.
Yeah. And it does the same thing, okay? F5 and F do the same thing. But if you're not in hyperkeys, you know, you need to know how to do it. Okay? And it's not gonna be one of your options on the test, so you should know.
Are you gonna ask that? Is this in hyperkeys? Is this not? Like, are the answers gonna be, like, I know you said F isn't an option, but for example.
I don't think I said it in hyperkeys or not in hyperkeys on the find text. It just says find text, and it's gonna give you, you're gonna have 4 answers, A, B, C, and D. So the two that are correct, there's only gonna be one. Okay? I'm not gonna try to trick you. It's pretty straightforward.
Like my philosophy class.
Okay? Y'all have any questions about anything that we've done in this class? Anything?
Well, it's more of a, not a question, but I can't get the hang of remembering how to insert a speaker or making, you know how we do like attorney 1 and attorney 2, like I can't for the life of me.
I'm gonna turn this thing off and then smack you with that stick. You did it
I
4
can't
weeks in a
remember.
row.
I can't remember, I don't know what it is, I really can't remember.
Okay, guys. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Be ready for both of them. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, and we'll do the review for the test next Monday too. All right?